Knowledge is a powerful tool in enabling the youth and shaping communities into a progressive society. As part of its holistic and values-centered programs, the Project for Education was designed to provide equal opportunities for children of farmers in getting access to quality education. In Nueva Vizcaya alone, 153 underprivileged children get access to private education made possible through the Yan Kee Foundation. TYKFI St. Teresita's Academy Scholarship Program for Farmers' Children.
We have 153 students from grade 7 to senior high, but we have at present the 3 schoolers who were adopted by the Yan Kee Foundation Incorporated because their parents were buried during the Typhoon Ampong.
Aside from full educational assistance and distribution of school supplies, the foundation seeks to create a lasting impact on the lives of these children from poor farming families by sustaining their parents' efforts in providing them a decent life.
For the Yan Kee scholars, we also ask them to go for outreach activities. In fact, they join the different sections in going to different barrios, rendering outreach for the least fortunate brethren of STA.
Together, the foundation creates a culture of readily giving a helping hand to those in need. However, out of the lives touched and hands guided, one stands different from the rest. These hands that almost turned yellow because aside from burning the eyebrows, this young hopeful has to share the burden of her mother's toil.
Pinansin po, bakit yan ganun? Tinanong nila ako. Yun po. Sinabi ko po, nagkuhan po kami ng luyang dilaw. Gumagawa po ng turmeric tea, ginger tea. Nasanay na din po kami.
Her father farms rice and vegetables on a small piece of land, while her mother tends the house and earns a living through their backyard business. Although being different had its toll, Noreen managed to remain focused and stay on top of her game.
Nasanay po ako sa, example po, lahat ng kasama ko puros mga igorot. Pagdating ko po dito, medyo nag-a-adjust ako kasi new environment. Siyempre sila, parang first time nilang magkaroon ng kaklase na igorot, ganun po. Yun po, kahit po minsan may sinasabi sila sa amin, hinahayaan na lang po namin sila.
Her being shy and aloof at times only made things harder for her, something that bothered her mother twice as much as it did her, especially because they were not able to give Noreen the kind of support she needed.
Malungkot naman ako pag ganun na gusto niya talaga yung kurso na yan tapos hindi namin ma-provide. Talagang in-advise ako siya kung talaga yan ang gusto mo para magsikap siyang mag-aral.
Making the cut gave Noreen not only a renewed sense of hope, but the courage to face tomorrow with grit and motivation. Through regular assemblies and character development programs that help her stand out, beaming with pride.
Thankful po ako sa kanila dahil tinulungan po kami na, lalo na po yung mga anak ng mga farmers na pumasok sa isang school na kung saan yung makakapag-aral kami ng mabuti. Dadagdagan po yung confidence ko.
It is also through her scholarship that she realized how she wants to be a productive member of society, and that is becoming a nurse.
Importante po kasi, syempre po, maraming nangangailangan na deserving para po matulungan. Kung titignan mo po kasi yung iba, kung ikukumpara ko po sa sarili ko, mas swerte pa ako. Kaya yun po, gusto kong tumulong sa ibang tao. Pagdating po ng araw, magiging inspirasyon po ko sa mga ibang kabataan upang ipagpatuloy nila kung ano yung gusto nilang maabot sa buhay nila.
Inspire and motivate the students for continuous learning, discipline through character formation.
As a socio-civic organization focused on uplifting the lives of many by taking care of the environment and enabling communities through education, Yan Kee Foundation helped the construction of a school building atop the mountain in Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya, 10 years ago. From then on, it served as an inspiration for children from far-flung, poverty-stricken areas who now no longer need to set their education aside as the foundation seeks to bring them the opportunity to thrive.
Itong location ngayon ng school, 10 years ago, isang bundok lang ito. Yung mga estudyante noon, dahil walang kompletong paaralan, pag numarating na mag-grade 4 na sila, pumupunta na sila sa ibang barangay at doon na itinutuloy yung pag-aaral. Pero kulang sa 50 na mga batang mag-aaral lang ang nakakapagtapos dahil sa sobrang layo.
The lack of classrooms and activity areas for students from different grades and sections to share space in a small section of the barangay hall, something that called the attention of the volunteers from Yan Kee Foundation during a site visit. As a result, they assisted in building an entire school facility for the benefit of poor students and their dedicated teachers.
Nung nagkaroon ng ganun na project, bilang isang teacher, natuwa po ako.
Despite the struggle, the construction of the building marked the beginning of a new hope.
Una, dahil hill ito, hindi naman siya flat, hindi pwedeng pagtayuan. I feel fortunate dahil hindi lahat ng community ng lugar na ito ay nabigyan ng pagkakataon na makomplete yung elementary level ng mga bata.
Where before, children were framed to stop schooling at an early age and leave their hometowns once they grow up to seek and settle for low-paying jobs. These children are now armed with dignity, hope, and the proper education to help them reach their full potential.
Since the opening of Yan Kee Elementary School, from every year, tumataas na po ang enrollment nila hanggang ngayon. Every year po, with complete school bag, school supplies, uniform po.
Maganda po ang paaralan at presko po. Dahil po, marami pong puno dito.
As part of its initiative in establishing a sustainable and dynamic learning environment for the youth, the foundation also participates in Brigada Escuela programs and helps out in the construction of gyms and buildings in different schools.
Nung bata po ako, namulat na po agad ako sa hirapan. Dapat masipag po agad sa pamumulot ng basura. Kasi nga po, malapit kami dito sa dump site sa Lian. May trabaho naman po ang tatay ko nung that time. Isa po siyang musikero.
Raised by his father single-handedly along with his 4 siblings, John almost gave up schooling as soon as he graduated high school.
Nalilimit po kasi ako ng kahirapan nun eh. Parang medyo lagay na po yung loob ko na hindi ako magka-college eh. Nag-try po ako mag-apply sa isang department store. Then 2 weeks po ako nag-training hanggang sa akala ko po tanggap na ako pero hindi pala. Down na down po ako. Parang ayaw ko na po lumabas ng bahay.
Little did John know that his bad days were over because the days ahead are now bound to give him a greater start.
Kinabukasan po, nagpasama po ang aking lola sa medical mission. Yung medical mission po yun, ang nag-organize na Yan Kee. Parang nung sa usapan po nila, nakita po nila yung buhay namin. Yung nga po, nabigyan po ako ng scholarship.
Bilang estudyante, si John ay masipag. Siyempre, kapag scholar ka, kailangang mag-aral kang mabuti.
John persevered in his academics and extracurricular activities and was able to maintain his scholarship throughout his college years. He's currently treading his last year in BS Accountancy when his father, his only light and rock, faltered.
Last February 28 po, nawala po ang aking tatay. Namatay po siya sa stroke. Nakakapanghinayang kasi hindi niya man lang po ako nakita na umakyat sa graduation ko eh. Konting panahon na lang, tay. Maaabot ko na yung mga pangarap natin. Sana kung nasan ka man ngayon, sana hanggang ngayon proud na proud ka pa rin sa akin.
Through ups and downs, John lifts up his worries instead while constantly thanking the one up there for the blessings he has been receiving.
Maligayang maligaya ako na hindi para sa akin, kundi para sa kanya. At matulungan niya ang kanyang mga kuwang naghihirap.
Stories like this and a lifelong commitment to nation building fuel the drive of the Yan Kee Foundation in leading young minds towards greatness. This only proves that being deprived of the means to study should not be a hindrance to education, or better yet, success.
Education is the backbone of every nation. It is the future. These children are our future. We need education so that we can share our wisdom to the future generation.
The foundation will continue program to boost food security, environment protection, and economic prosperity for future generations.